How are you all? Thanks for coming back. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is the big day. The 17th of September is Wednesday. The rate cut news is expected early this afternoon, and everyone is getting ready for it. But what do you know? Right now, everyone is looking at the charts and not seeing the bigger picture. September isn't just any month. It's the starting point. Bitcoin had its best September in more than 10 years. There are cuts on the table, and XRP is being talked about in official halls by Ray. Well, the ETFs aren't coming in slowly. They are running in like crazy. Now is not the time to just scroll through Twitter for fun. Now is the time to figure out how all of these puzzle pieces fit together. You will feel bad about yourself for the next cycle if you don't do this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. If you're new, please click the subscribe button. But if you're coming back for more of that good information, the best and easiest way to help me out is to give that thumbs up. It only takes seconds and really helps me out on YouTube. YouTube keeps the video up longer if we get a lot of thumbs up. Okay, then why not? It's not expensive. You should have done it already. Now let's go back to the facts. The markets don't look too bad right now. This is how much Bitcoin is worth, $116,394. It's up 8% right now. Ethereum is worth $4,487. It's lost about 0.5%. It's okay that XRP is down about 0.7%. It's still above $3. In a moment, we will look at the XRP picture. I am going to show you your important amounts of support and strength. The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $4.05 trillion. You enjoy seeing it. We just went down below 4 trillion. We're back up there. This is too small to see on the screen, so let me make it bigger. As you can see, September is usually the worst month for Bitcoin, but not this year. No, it looks like September of this year will be one of the best in more than 13 years. That's important because in the past, we've seen that when Bitcoin stops in September and October and November, it goes through the roof. I mean, look at 2023, even in December. September ended in green. In October, the price went up almost 30%. In November, it went up almost 10%. To end the year, it went up another 10%. And then there was the boom in January when the price went up 40%. Next, what's going to happen? Rate cuts are likely to be announced by the FED. This will likely be the first of many rate cuts, opening the doors to liquidity. Risky assets are going to do very well, and Bitcoin is the most risky product there is. It's been months since I said it. Survivor. September and October are when stories go down in history. Also, quick question for those of you who are wondering, how do you set up your XRP for this kind of cycle? I start a few of my 101 one-on-one calls here. Ripple Van Winkle can help you figure out how to win with XRP. That's me. You and I will work together one-on-one to make a clear plan based on your personal goals. There will be no guesswork or hype. There are very, very few spots left for this. So if you've been having doubts about your plan, now is the time to nail it. In all of my movies, the description is down. Let's look at the XRP chart now. This is the thing we're seeing. You can see the green and the red. The red is your fight. It's interesting that XRP is stuck in the middle. We're moving around. There is no one here. That's what I call it. It's possible for this to end. Take a look at this nice support level we got from 282 to 274 and then all the way down to 258 if it does break down. That's a bad case situation. We reach 258. How does that take place? Easy. Bitcoin fills in that CME gap. I sent out the tweet yesterday. Your key resistance points are 314, 336, and 369, and your key supports are between 282 and 293. If you follow me on Twitter, you should know that every day we'll be posting TA, technical analysis, with support and resistance levels for your most important assets, such as XRP, XLM, Cardano, Bitcoin, Arbitron, Quant, Chainlink, Avalanche, and XLM. All of them will be in there. They are only going to go out at different times during the day. Keep an eye on that and you'll see exact charts, patterns, my opinion, your breakout spots, our plans, and other good stuff. A truly amazing crypto. He says, Bitcoin looks really good here on the shorter time frames. I hope to get a fill in the next 24 to 48 hours. Then this Ripple comes along. Hi, my name is Brad Garlinghouse. It's a bit old, but this is a throwback. This will lead us to the next place we're going. Let's watch this video of him and then connect it to what we're about to do, right? When we talk about the US government, we talk about ETFs and adding XRP to that horde. Pay attention to this. Why do you think XRP wasn't named in the executive order that set up the stockpile of digital assets? Okay, so the president named XRP on Truth Social. He wrote on the internet that there should be more tokens and that there would be a Bitcoin strategic reserve and a crypto store with things like XR. A few days later, it wasn't in the executive order. What was that? It's not clear to me what was in the executive order. From what I know, there will be a Bitcoin strategic reserve. There will be a crypto store that holds different cryptocurrencies. XRP is likely to be part of that too. We couldn't get a meeting with people at the White House during the Biden era, which I think is a big difference. There's been a huge change. We're now welcome in the White House. I believe we want this business to do well in the US. It's not something we want to send overseas, where rules are less strict. I think the reason I keep pushing you is because I think it's now generally agreed that this is a pro-crypto government. What's creating an issue is the uncertainty about the specifics. So how sure are you that XRP is in that stockpile, or that an ETF will get more backing in some other way? Yes, Brad is telling you straight out that XRP will be added to the stockpile of digital assets. Brad has been in meetings with people at the White House with higher-ups to talk about this. It is very clear. He also talked to you about ETFS, right? It was his guess that XRP ETFS would come out. Let's go. He's going to talk about it now. Yes, for instance, where does that faith come from, and how long do you think it will take to happen? So I have a lot of faith in the ETF. I believe that 11 different applications have been sent to the SEC to start ETFs. These come from Bitwise to Franklin Templeton and many others. I believe they will go live in the second half of this year. And we've seen that even outside of the US, there are live ETPS. And at a time when a lot of money is leaving some crypto ETFS, money is coming into XRP.